Acha wewe unataka simu yangu uchukuliwe leo.
Nana?
Wakora.
Tuta edit. Mpata nyuma. Ami sitaki bajaji.
Kesha tosha. Atubibi bajaji.
Kama tatu.
Kahawa. Kahawa. Itati tuchukue bajaji. Twende.
All I need is you, baby, baby.
Good morning guys, my name is Marwa, and if it's your first time to this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe. I'm coming live from Mombasa, Kenya, Africa. Yeah man, I've been traveling around the world, you know. Many people have been telling me, go back to your home, show us girls from your home, show us war from your home. I don't feel bad about it, man. I'm very glad to be home, and it was just a matter of time to be back home. But you know, this is just part of my journey in Africa. I'm thinking of going to Ethiopia and many more other African countries before I leave Africa. For Latin America, where is like my old playing ground. Okay, let's get into this video. I'm here to tell you about Mombasa nightlife. Mombasa is one of the biggest cities in Kenya, actually the second largest city in Kenya, and it's like the sin city. It's a small city nearly inside Mombasa, but technically outside Mombasa. It's called Mtwapa. That's like the sin city of Kenya. Actually, it could be the sin city of East Africa and Central Africa. It's called Mtwapa, and we shall be going there, I think, tonight to film that video. So, but actually I would say Mtwapa is more of like Sosua or yeah, you know, those type of cities with super red light. So, but that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is to tell you about Mombasa, Kenya and the nightlife here. So, the good thing about Mombasa, Kenya is sometimes if you go early in a club, there's no like entrance fee. But if you go very late and there are lots of people partying that night, you'll have to pay like $10 to go in. Actually in Kenya we use shillings, and 100 shillings, 100 Kenyan shillings, I'm very insistent because Uganda they have shillings and it's a different rates, Tanzania shillings, different rates. So 100 Kenyan shillings equals to $1. So Mombasa is actually like a sin city. It's that city where you can get laid. This first day you meet a girl, you can like, it's just that boom. For example, if your sister tells you I'm going to Mombasa, you'll be like, really sister, you wanna go to Mombasa? So that's how Mombasa is perceived right here in Africa, especially in Kenya. So let's get straight into it. Actually, the girls here are very, very outgoing, very nice, very welcoming. but most of them target white men. If not a white man, then it will be a foreigner. Yeah. So why? Because they think people have money, and that's the reality down here. So you have to be very careful, especially if you're a foreigner coming down to Mombasa. You'd rather tell a girl you're staying here, but if you're telling her you're on a vacation, it's gonna be the same thing as a sewer or any other place. It will be money talks. Money gives you a girl to dance with you. Money gives you whatever you wanna have, you know. Another thing I realize is clubs start here as early as 10 in the morning, not in the morning, sorry, 10 in the evening, like really, at 10, like the clubs are really hyped and people are really like, you know, they're filling up. But around midnight, it's really packed and people come in, people flock from all walks of their lives. And Mombasa, being a coastal city in Kenya, it has all types of people. It has like white people, it has like the Arabs, it has like the black people. Actually, you might think you're in Latin America if you're not careful. You'll see all faces, all colors, or rainbow colors, if that's what we want to talk about. I mean, you'll see nearly every race being represented here in Mombasa. Why? It's because it's a coastal city. People are very chill, people are very welcoming, people are very nice. So many people get it as find Mombasa to be one of the best places to stay because it also has like beautiful oceans, beautiful beaches, and many people like those sand beaches, especially if you're coming from Europe where it's winter and right here it's like scorching. And I don't mean like Africa is like that, but I mean in the coastal region it's like that. It's always hot and humid, you know. So you'll find a lot of like mixed races around here, Mombasa. Indians, pure whites, European, people from the US, from Africa, from like other parts of Africa, West Africa. So Mombasa is this one big city that hosts everybody. Everybody, I mean everybody, yeah, all cultures. Swahili culture. Actually, you'll find technically white people who are from Mombasa and who are Kenyans. Technically, I mean white, not as black as me, but you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be racial. I'm just trying to tell you, like, you may meet people like that and you'll be like, hey, where are you from? And people be telling you, hey, I'm born and raised here. You'll be like, what? Africa has this type, you know? So I just have to tell you so that at least you know what to expect. But Mombasa is like the best city to party. Like, it's the best of the best. Like, there's no any other city. Actually, I would say in East Africa, crazy as Mombasa. Even all the musicians here, their shows are sold out. It's like, boom, you know what I mean? Yeah.
These guys got nothing on you. I swear got nothing on you. Where you want, yeah, you looking brand new. Me want spend the money on you. Girl, for me like a mirror. Bum that big like a tapeta. One more
Play hard, work hard, play hard, we work hard, play hard, keep partying like it's your job.
So let's talk about the cost of partying in Mombasa, Kenya. Cost of partying. So like me yesterday, I had like two friends of me. Like I was to take care of them. So it was me and two other friends. I spent around, let's say, $75 a night for three of us. And actually, like we ate, not like that really too much eating, but I mean like, that substantial, like the one you eat and you'll be like, wow, I think I ate today something. So there were drinks and or let me just say this. On average, one drink costs at most $3. At most, I mean at most. Actually, a glass of wine was the most expensive one, which costed me around $4. But I'm told it's supposed to be $2.50. So maybe they looked at me and they were like, maybe this guy has some good money or anything, and they were like, you know, he's gonna pay more, something like that. So what I'm trying to say is, sometimes people just give you prices based on your looks, based on how you talk, or the people around you. And you have to be very careful, especially if you meet a girl and she insists, like she takes you to this club, and when she goes to this club, she's talking to everybody. She's like, oh, what's up, what's up? You have to be very careful, because that could be a trap. Because sometimes these girls work on commissions. So what they do is they meet a stranger out there, they take them to a club, and once inside that club, they'll be drinking, but the bills will be so high, and the girl will get like 30%. So you have to be very careful about that. Another thing to be very careful about when you're partying here in Mombasa is sometimes don't use your cards so much, especially these clubs, you know, they may steal your data. And there was an insider who told me about that, and I was like, wow. Actually, there was an insider who told me, you know, if you use your card, I'm not saying this specific club, but she has been working around many clubs around here. So you may swipe and you leave your details there. So what you do is, most of the time, you have to be careful. Be careful with this, okay? You have to be very careful when you're swiping your cards everywhere, like from ATMs in the streets to clubs to... Go to an ATM, take the amount of money you need, like a whole sum, then from there do what? Go party with cash. Actually, you can't go wrong with cash, because sometimes maybe these ATM cards will not work, so it may put you in a fixed situation. But if you have cash, you pay. So be careful.
It's your body.
It's E. Kelly.
And baby, they confuse me with that mama. But she got the guy where they send that money from London.
Another thing is, you'll find working girls in the streets. Like, not trying to promote anything here, I'm just trying to be super realistic. Is you may find working girls. Like yesterday we were walking here and we saw groups of many working girls like along the road, and we were like,
Wewe acha, nataka simu yangu uchukuliwe leo.
Nana?
Hawa kora.
Tutaedit. Nifuata nyuma.
Amyo ni jesha baba. Atubeni bajaji.
Ami sitaki bajaji.
Kesha tosha. Atubeni bajaji.
Nataka matatu.
Kahawa. Kahawa. Itati tuchukue bajaji. Twende.
it's life. I see this everywhere in South America. I was in Las Vegas. We saw some, and that's in the US. So, you know what I mean? Just be careful, man. Just be careful. Be careful of who you meet and where you meet them and the situation around your interaction, you know? Yeah, but I'll say this. The easiest way to meet girls here is on Tinder. Like, man, it's crazy, man. I've matched with over, I think, 200 girls, and I've never even talked to them. And they just want to meet you, and they are very like, hey, where are you? Let's go out, let's go. What are you doing tonight? It's them who, like, you feel that, like, when the hunter becomes the hunted, actually that's what is like here in Mombasa. Like, you'll be like, wow, come slow, girl. like what's up, what's happening. That's Mombasa, Kenya, man. Beautiful women, Swahili culture. Black guys are very beautiful here too. They shake a lot in clubs, they dance a lot, they do everything. And also in the streets you'll find some trying to be like, hey, take me home with you. Be careful with that, you know, because sometimes you're gonna take a girl home and you'll be like drinking. In Kenya we have something they call mchele. Mchele is like is a grain of rice. So actually this is like a small drug. Actually it's not just here in Kenya, I saw it in Colombia too. My friends were victims of this. So they drop it in your drink, and when you drink you just go. And the moment you wake up, it's in the morning and everything is gone, like your phone, laptops. And so anytime you take a girl to your house, especially a house which has your valuables, you have to be super careful. Don't eat anything, don't drink anything. You have like to drink before you meet this girl. Like you have to be very okay. Don't be there like popping champagne and saying, hey, watch out this drink for me, let me go out. And so you have to be careful, okay? But the party night here is so good, man. People are so nice, guys are ready to dance. And I'm in my Airbnb right here, that's why I'm shooting this video from. I was just kneeling all this time. And I hope you guys saw the review about this Airbnb in Mombasa, Kenya, where I'm paying $22 per night. Very nice bed. And yeah, just go check that video out. Go check that video out. And I'll leave you here, man. If you enjoyed this video, please, man, subscribe to my channel. Share this video to at least 5 people of your friends, man. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. And I know it's you asking that friend like, please man, just hit subscribe to this African YouTuber or Kenyan YouTuber or black YouTuber, I don't know, or this crazy guy. Yeah man, I'll see you in my next one. And at least man, just be safe out there. Kenya is beautiful, Kenya is nice, Mombasa is cute. Look man, outside, like I'm trying to show you this man, like it's so cute. Look outside, like it's so cute, so cute man. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, look man. Yeah, you know, sometimes people think like African people are dying, people are like starving, people are like, it's not the case, man. So I'll leave you here. I hope you enjoyed the Mombasa nightlife. And actually, I do this video like this explaining because I find them more valuable, because they got more information. Another thing again is filming right now in Kenya is very dangerous because people think you're an Al-Shabaab. Al-Shabaab is these terrorism groups, and people are not sure, why are you filming us? Why are you people, you know? Because we just had an attack and people just died here. It's still like a big news. People are still healing up. It's like a week ago, yeah, in Nairobi, Kenya. So bye man, you know, I can give you more information. But if you have any questions, man, remember to comment down below. Ask me those questions. I'll be ready to answer you anytime, all the time. Hope you guys will give the video a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Imagine this guy just hit on that.
Yeah, it will.
And he has more than
That's for two.